It's the Royal LePage Shelter Foundation Night Light Walk. Welcome to the Best of the Upside. We're at the Gorge Pavilion, and look at this view.
What a nice night for the Night Light Walk.
It is.
It is gorgeous, as always, here on the Gorge.
Yeah, it is, and they're raising money for the Cridge Center and their transition housing. So more of that coming up, but a lot of fun on the show this week and some fundraising as well. We started up at Bear Mountain on Monday.
Yeah, we did, and of course, it's just wrapped up, the Big Golf for Kids online auction, so thanks to everybody that made a bid to help the Help Fill a Dream Foundation. So that was great fun, but I think some of the greatest fun we had this week was at the Victoria Living Community Living Center. Things were rocking in there.
Yeah, they were. Great people and great singing because they held their first annual music bingo.
Is it? Everybody ready to play some bingo?
Yeah.
It is music bingo here tonight. Community Living Victoria.
This one?
I think I've got this one, yeah. I don't plan on belting out the chorus, but it's
maybe we can all belt it together.
Yeah.
The party's on, Stace. The party's on. And we are rocking up tonight, Jordy, Music Bingo, Community Living Victoria.
More Scotty, please. That guy's awesome.
Isn't he great?
Awesome. Yeah.
Yeah.
And how about that shirt?
I was
New
gonna
shirt.
say,
Check it out. Check it out.
that is sharp. I thought my shirt was nice. Wow.
Yeah.
Fall
This
pattern.
one's a killer.
Check out Miss Everybody. I'm on TV.
I love it.
Yeah, you are, Scott.
Yes.
You know this one? Jordan?
Hey, what?
You
I
know
can't
this
hear it.
one?
I can't hear it.
Oh, it's Country Roads.
Of course. And
Everyone.
John Denver. Oh, yeah. Hit it hard. Noticing any problems, you can call the number on your screen to report the problem. We do apologize for any inconvenience. And for further accountability, we are going to send Ed Bain over to everybody's house tonight to get up onto the roof and adjust the rabbit ears for maximum audio clarity. Ed, you okay with that?
Well, you know what? I'm not all that great with heights. I'm a little shaky even on the high heels that I wear occasionally on their show. So, no.
We should probably also apologize to some of the folks because our audio is working.
Yes.
There's that too.
It's sort of a
Blanket apology
thing going on here.
Yeah.
I just want to clear this up. This is Trevor Mann. We're not brothers. I know we all look the same. I know. Yeah. So,
We're all going to the same gym.
Yeah, there might be some confusion out there.
If you're allergic to landscaping, RLC Landscaping, 1 year's worth of landscaping.
I am allergic to that. I am allergic to most work of any kind, particularly landscaping.
You can get on the upside.
Oh, well, I mean, every auction's got its downs, got its bum item. Let's not forget about the hoverboard.
Or the hoverboard.
So here's another thing you can bid on if you always wanted to
You
try.
gonna get on that?
I'm going to try. Should I? This looks like it might. I better get some protection.
Yeah, you
Hang on a
need.
second.
What do you? Oh, that kind of. Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
Got a,
Yeah. Well, that should do her.
that should do it.
That
Eh?
should do it. I mean, what could happen to you now?
WorkSafe should be okay with this, shouldn't they?
I think so.
Okay. Let's. Okay.
Hold on, do you hear
know
it?
what? I can barely get the second leg up there. I'll move this thing. Okay. All right. A near-death experience.
I want to bid on this, Eddie. It's the dual breakfast sandwich maker. You know, you and I share hotel rooms on the road, and
Yeah.
we get up in the morning and we're hungry.
Yeah.
Can you just
I would
imagine?
just have that right by the sink full of ice. That'd be a nice touch to the room. Wouldn't it? Unfortunately, this is not on the block, Paul, so you can't bid on the little.
You know what? I kind of want a sweater that says "man" on it.
Yeah.
Be the
that'd
manliest
that
thing
would
I
be
own.
good, yeah. I'll see if they can make you one up.
That was good. It's just a little bit bigger than that one, really. Okay, thanks so much, Eddie.
Yeah.
Well, here we are just a few days away from Halloween, but we were at Gailey Farms Pumpkin Fest and Carnival earlier this week, and we met some exchange students.
Well, we did. And for once, we had a proxy screamer going through Carnival. I didn't have to do all of it this year.
Right.
I did my share,
Yeah,
for sure. But
yeah.
these great students from Germany had a scare or two in the Carnival exhibit out at Gailey Farms.
Schnitzel.
A lot of scary things that are going on here.
Yeah.
But then a few beautiful things are happening as well.
Such as?
Such as a wedding right next door
Oh,
here
right,
in the wedding chapel. So we have a lovely couple in here just ready to look at them.
Don't do it, man! Don't do it!
You'll regret this. Just ready to tie the knot. What a lovely couple. There's an eyeball cake, the wedding cake made
Yes,
of...
we're in the ghost town, I guess you would call it.
Yeah, pretty much. Have we got a gift for these? This
Well,
nice young
you
couple.
usually
You got-
give cash, don't you?
Cash is used, yeah.
I
You
don't,
got, oh my gosh, have you got some cash? No, oh, you don't have any cash.
You got,
Yeah, but did you get that out of the corn maze? Put that back in the corn maze. Back in the corn maze with that.
there's the dogs. Who let the dogs out?
I'm not sure who would have done that. I love who.
And we
have
got like
the,
this.
Yeah,
This is where you get your snacks here. This is Krispy Kreme donuts.
Yeah, look at these various flavors and, well, I guess are donuts flavors? Are
Sure,
they? Yeah,
let's go
okay,
with
sure.
that.
Leeches and cream, that sounds delicious. How about this? I don't know if I'd have the Deadly Doo-Doo Delight so much, but the Vanilla. That's
Vanilla looks good.
This is they're having some fun in here. This is ghouls gone wild, I think. This is here tonight just by sending in a corny or Halloween joke, and we are getting some dandies, including one we just got in here from who's this come from here? John. It says, "What do witches eat for breakfast? Mice Krispies." Good one. What do you call a magician that has lost his magic?
Oh, that's a good one. I don't know. What do you call a
Yeah.
magician who's lost his magic?
You call him Ian. You might have to think about that. That's all he's got left from magician. What did one skeleton say to the other? I've got a bone to pick with you. You got that? Yeah, okay, good. I don't have to draw that one
Your
up on the board?
delivery's good. No,
Okay,
that was
good.
good,
All right.
yeah. I got it.
How about this one? Where do monsters buy cookies from?
I don't know.
Ghoul Scouts.
Ghouls.
Ghoul Scouts.
Oh, I
All
love
right,
it.
keep 'em coming
So
in.
what-
Something has killed the upside. Look, that is terrifying. Are those real?
Yeah.
How do you guys actually look dead?
You know, they're remarkably, surprisingly comfortable.
Dead. It's just boring me. Even
Yeah.
after 5 years of this,
He's just
you're
bored,
boring me
bored
to death.
There you go. Yeah, I'm not sure I can get out of it. I should have selected the larger one. There we go. Ah! Well, that's the problem when you got those broad shoulders. You know, you don't fit in the smaller caskets. Sorry, I feel like coughing for some reason. Oh, the Haunted Mansion. The Haunted Mansion.
Where are you taking us
right.
here?
Okay.
Hi there.
What looks very similar to the very first basement suite I lived in.
In Wayne versus
Yeah, kind of reminiscent of that.
Exactly.
Oh my God.
You dated her, didn't you?
This is terrifying.
There you go. This is medium, what they call medium scare, the
Yeah.
Haunted Mansion. The Carnival is what? Are we at the racetrack? Oh no, what was that? Every
We
corner
are at the
there's-
racetrack.
Oh, we are. Oh my gosh, look at that.
Oh,
All right,
geez.
here we go.
All right.
There is terror at every turn.
Tiny dancer.
Look at that.
Have you lost weight? You look terrific. Okay. We're working our way out of here, Jordan.
Oh, don't leave us
It
yet,
sounds
Jordy.
like there's something
Here
mechanical
we go.
in the way of a tool. Oh, here we go. All right. The old table saw that runs by itself. Nothing spookier than that.
Goodness.
Okay, we survived the Haunted Mansion, Jordan. Will we survive Carnival?
We're going to try out Carnival.
Who's the camera op? Who negotiated that? That was impressive.
Well, that's Cesare, and he doesn't scare easily.
No, he doesn't.
A
He's
light
actually wearing a
stepper.
mask as well. Oh, that's not a mask. Sorry.
Okay, stop making fun of Cesare, one of my favorite humans here.
Mini donuts, and I can tell you these are warm in my hand right now. Gosh, can we just cancel the weather? Yeah, get out of there, Kinger. All right. All right, well, I'm going to speed through the weather so I can maybe jump into these here.
Just someone off camera grabbed them
Yeah.
as you were. Is Jeff going to be able to fit back
Jeff's
into his
very
little
good.
coffin?
Well, he's very good that way. He knew they were quite heavy for me to hold her, so he lightened the bag load.
What a guy.
Thanks for that there, sugar face.
This is where nicknames are born.
This is Ida, and this is Christoph, and you are from?
Germany. Yeah, I'm from Germany too.
Going into Carnival, and as I mentioned, live TV, so keep the swearing to a minimum. Like,
This guy just came out, by the way. Yes. Yeah,
are you guys ready to go? Away you go, guys. Away you go. Here, Christoph, take my mic, don't drop it.
Yes.
All right.
Oh, man.
How's it going?
Have fun?
Yes. Not anymore.
Oh, man.
How was it?
It was scary.
Are you shaking?
Yeah, I'm
Are
shaking.
you screaming or was it Christoph?
That's what me.
I think we were both having our part of the screaming.
Oh, we got a little friend here.
And how do you say you scared the schnitzel off me?
Du hast mir eine Schnitzelangst eingejagt.
There you go.
How about that?
Time for a short time out here on the Best of the Upside, but coming up,
This guy and food. Again. Order up.
he's not wrong.
The Upside is brought to you by IBEW Local 230. The Upside is brought to you by IBEW Local 230.
Hey there, welcome back to the Best of the Upside. I say canoe, you say...
I say canoodle. Or do I?
I hope
I shouldn't be saying that.
you shouldn't say
No.
canoe.
Why would I say that?
I don't know, you just made things
I
really
get by the
awkward.
water, it gets pretty romantic, you know. So you say canoe, I say cannot. How is that better?
I say canoe, and then I say great Indian cuisine
Ah.
at the Uptown Shopping Center. You can do that.
So yes, I canoe.
The owners behind Victoria's Indian restaurant Sizzling Tandoor have a new Indian tapas restaurant concept with the debut of Canoe.
It was really fun to name the restaurant Canoe, and it's also a type of tangerine that grows in the Punjab region of India and Pakistan. So before that was divided, my grandfather was from, grandparents from one side were from the Pakistan side of Punjab, and then my other grandparents are from the India side, so it's kind of cool. It just unifies us all together.
Canoe takes pride in its own special menu.
We do serve authentic Indian food as well as fusion dishes. So we really want to exercise our creativity, but we really want to stay in our lane. We know that we do Indian food really, really well.
Canoe's version of homemade gnocchi was one I just had to try. Now there's a little something for every level of hunger, from small plates to traditional larger meals.
There are small plates, there's lighter fares, there's things you can have at lunch that transition really well into the evening. I wouldn't say anything is like a traditional Spanish tapas where it's so small that you have like a small bowl of olives, or it's like a single skewer, but I would say they're like small and medium plates, and then we have a few larger plates like our traditional dum biryani. The dum biryani comes from Hyderabad. Dum means to force cook, so it's a really traditional method of cooking a biryani where they would put everything in a vessel, they would cover the top with some dough, let it cook for hours and hours, quite similar to like a Moroccan tagine if you're familiar with that. And then, later on you would have this beautiful aromatic dish.
Canoe offers a cocktail selection drawing inspiration from Indian culture.
The Rania Jhansi was a fighter. She actually had her kids strapped onto her and, led this massive war. She's also known as Lakshmi Bai. So we just, old fashions are typically seen as a drink often enjoyed by men, but we love the idea of having an old fashioned named after this really, really strong, powerful woman.
Canoe, the new must-try restaurant in the Uptown Shopping Center.
Here, everything is earned. Patches, stripes, and wings.
By definition, military wings aren't supposed to be easy to get.
And for a civilian, almost impossible to earn. But Jay Hammond's personal war effort, although almost 50 years after the firing of the final shell of the Second World War, is worthy of distinction. This is Pilot Officer Wilbur Bentz, or Wib to those who loved him. Wib was Hammond's uncle, and on May 13, 1944, the bomber Wib was flying was shot down by a German aircraft, landing in a marsh in Belgium. It crashed and exploded, killing all 8 aircrew aboard. Wib was 23. Like thousands of other Canadian families, his was forever changed.
It was a very painful loss for my mother and my grandparents, and my grandmother never got over it.
It spurred Jay Hammond to research and find his uncle's long-lost plane. In 1997, he led a recovery team in Belgium to what they believed to be the final resting place for Halifax Lima Whiskey 682.
When that excavator scraped a large chunk of metal, we knew it was like, got it.
There was no mistaking what they'd found.
LW682.
Parts of the plane perfectly preserved.
It was like it had just come from the factory. It was all shiny and new.
And inside, the remains of 3 crew members, including Pilot Officer Wilbur Wib Bentz. They're better able to piece together what happened. This is the glove that was on Wib's hand. As for the hand that fired the shots that brought the plane down, they know that too. Luftwaffe ace Martin Drews had 48 victories in the air in the Second World War. Halifax LW682 was one of them. He and Hammond forged a friendship, and Drews attended Wib's funeral when his remains were interred in Belgium. An almost impossible story made whole here today.
He's up in heaven smiling.
Jay was presented pilot's wings made from the plane to match his uncle's. Honor earned.
Presenting them to a civilian is, I think, one of the highest honors he could give.
Now every pair of Royal Canadian Air Force wings will contain aluminum from Wib's plane.
Even though they don't know him, he's part of their lives. And when they put their wings on, he's with them.
A legacy preserved.
How you doing, Giggles?
Yeah, I've got
You're giggly today.
Yeah, I used to be able to have a couple of drinks on this show and be okay, but tonight's different.
No,
Yeah.
you cannot just
No.
seem to hold the giggles in.
No.
But hang on for some giggles. The smiles of the day are coming up after a short break.
The Upside is brought to you by IBEW Local 230. The Upside is brought to you by IBEW Local 230.
Hey there, happy Sunday. Hope you're enjoying your weekend, and thanks for joining us for the best of the Upside. And Halloween just a few days away, and we had a great smile of the day earlier this week.
Yeah, I mean, you might think that you've done a pretty good job decorating your house for Halloween, but believe me, this guy here has won Halloween. Take a look at this.
Let me show you how to keep the dice rolling when you're doing that thing over there, homie. Hey, let's go! Cause I'm feeling like I'm running and I'm feeling like I gotta get away. Better know that I don't and I won't ever stop, cause you know I gotta win every day.
For tonight's Smile, Halloween decorations are getting impressive these days. This person linked up his lights to some Busta Rhymes. It's from the song Look at Me Now. It's impossible to look away, especially from that tree that's wrapping along. It's impressive, and it is tonight's Smile of the Day. I just gotta show. That's right. We've got Daft Punk here.
Half of that.
I think this thing changes up. Is that something different?
Oh, yeah, there's a heart there now. Let's get rid of that. That's creepy.
Try something different. There we go.
There we go.
What is
I
this
feel like
thing?
we were at the last Christmas party, so it's fully lit.
I don't.
We don't know what this is.
Our buddy
Simon
Simon's got this
yeah,
thing. So.
But it's fun.
You're a lightning bolt.
How about that?
Oh, you are electric as always. Good stuff, Eddie. Good stuff, Jeff.
63 high, coming in on target.
These headless robot dogs you've no doubt seen. Some industrious type taught their robot dog to do one of the most mundane of fall chores, blowing leaves. This robot dog owner is now free to enjoy a pumpkin spice latte in the comfort of a well-appointed suburban home, all the while flashing a 1,000-watt Dr. Crapo-like smile while leaving all the yard work to RoboDog. As former Czech sportscaster Alex Robertson used to say, work smarter, not harder. My only question about all of this is, what's that can of Pringles attached to his rear end for? Something supposed to shoot out of there?
Well, I don't know. That's I didn't notice that accessory when I first looked at that video, but good eye, Jordan.
You should review. Dallas, Texas is where they're dismantling this giant. Big Tex is what they call him. He's a 5.5-story cowboy who brings millions of visitors to the Texas State Fair every year in Dallas. What a task that must be. Just look at the enormous inseam on Tex's 30-foot bootcut jeans. Tex, of course, needing to be transported by crane to his off-season storage unit. What makes this smile of the day material, you ask? Well, just imagine the enormous veneers that Dr. Ross Crapo would have to put in Big Tex in order to bring out his dazzling smile. Rest easy, Big Tex.
Sleepy, not ready to do anything, not ready to get up, until I ask, would you like to go... Ooh, that ear. Wait, would you like to...
Well, that's a dog named Coda who doesn't seem to be too interested in leaving his owner's cuddles until some magic words start to be spoken, and that left ear shows Coda's peak interest in what's ahead, and that is tonight's smile of the day.
Well, that's it, the end of the Best of the Upside, but we are out to Glen Lake next week.
Yeah, we are. I get the fire extinguishers on standby because the Diablo Hot Wing Challenge is legendary.
Yeah.
And we can't wait to get out there and, take a look at how things are going to shape up again this year, because it's been nuts.
Yeah, it's something else to see. The Diablo Wing Eating Contest and much more next week on the Upside. Say bye, Giggles.
So long, Giggles.